Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Got Next Gaming and MLB 15, the show, Road to the Show, with our closing pitcher, Strike 'em Out, who is currently in AAA and mowing down teams and batters like he's a landscaper. Yeah, that was a corny joke, I know. But anyway, here he is in his first game action here in the top of the ninth with nobody out. He will get a pop-up from the first batter that he faces that's behind the plate. The catcher will kind of have to dance a little bit to make that catch as he had to reach out for it. Kind of lost it a little bit, looks like. But that's okay. It's an out nonetheless. And Strike 'em Out is starting off the way he normally does, mowing down those batters. Next batter here, 0-2 count. Gets him to swing over the changeup, strikes him out there, rings up the player. Great pitching. You can see that. 21 points for the effort in that one. And you were going to get a look from the dugout, and they're happy about what they're seeing from their young closer. Got to call him up to the big league soon, I think. Next batter here, 2 outs, 0-2 count, and he will ground this one into the hole. It'll wait. Nope, the second baseman dives on his butt, flips around, throws the first, but the runner will beat it out. Great effort there by the second baseman. We'll catch the replay. You can see as he dives, makes that grab, and has to throw it from his seat there, and he just doesn't make it. Next batter here, 0-1 count, will be grounded to the second baseman, and this time he has it. Sets his feet and throws for the out to end the ball game here. His team is fired up. Strike 'em Out is going to get the Topps hardware for player of the game, as he deservingly so there with a one-run lead comes in and shuts the door for his team once again. He is looking super dominant these days, folks. I mean, I don't know what else to say about him. You're going to see his line there in a second. Gave up that hit, which was a tough one, but comes in, gets the strikeout, gets the 3 outs, ends the game, picks up 119 points for the effort due to the fact that he has a 10-game save streak. So this is going in from last season, continuing on into this season, as he only has 5 saves on the year so far. And you can see his stats there, his line of 5 2/3 inning pitched with 3 hits, a walk, 8 strikeouts, no earned runs. He has not given up an earned run yet here so far in this season, as he has been playing very dominantly. We're going to take a look at the calendar here and see where he's going to get his next game action to come in and prove his stuff. A couple games go there, and he's going to come in here in the top of the ninth with nobody out. They got a 2-run lead right here, the Colorado Springs, as they're off to a good start this season. 1-2 count to his first batter, and he swings over the fastball there, pumps it right by him for the first out, and a strikeout. And it's another strikeout for our closing pitcher. And that's what he's designed to do. He's been designed to just kind of mow down players and strike them out. Next batter, 1 out, 2-2 count. Hits this one on the ground to shortstop. Shortstop will set his feet and throw on to first for the out. And that is out number 2 here in the 9th inning. We got 2 down, and the Sounds are down to their last out here. 1-2 count to this batter. And he swings through the slider for the strikeout. And Strike 'em Out does it again, and his manager is fired up, liking what he's seeing out of his young closer. And for the second game in a row, he will get the player of the game hardware, Topps player of the game again. As, I mean, what else can you say? He's just been lights out so far this season, through this point of the season. I mean, we're only a few games into it, but he's looking just as dominant as he did when he was starting out in Double-A, and now here he is in Triple-A doing his thing. Line is 1 inning pitched. Didn't give up a hit this time. No cheapos there with the 2 strikeouts. And he's going to pick up 69 points for his efforts. And that stat line is just going up and continually doing what he's supposed to do. Just coming in and shutting the door on these opposing teams and looking very good in the process of doing so. He's looking very good, folks. And we're going to go ahead here to the calendar and sim ahead a little bit. He'll have a couple games in between that they don't need him, and he comes in here again at the top of the 9th with no outs. 1-run lead here. They're winning 4-3. You can see their record so far this season is 10-5. First batter, 0-2 count. Pumps the fastball by him just on the outside edge for the strikeout. Strikes out the first batter he sees again. And just doing it in style, you know, and it's the way it's got to be done. Coming in here and just doing his job day in and day out. 1-2 count to the batter here. Changeup, swings over the top of it, strikes him out. Strikeout number 2, out number 2. And they are down to their last out. We're going to get the replay on that one, and we're going to see where that changeup just kind of drops and he can't catch up to it, thinks it's a fastball and just kind of swings over it. Next batter here, 1-0 count with 2 outs. This one will be Sky to, looks like, center field, left center field. Center fielder will track on over on the run, makes the catch as it was a little bit of a fly ball, but gets the catch nonetheless, and it is an out. And we are out of this one again, the end of the game, as Strikum Out does his job. And I think we're in for a little bit of a surprise here. Maybe he doesn't get Player of the Game award. Nope, he does, folks. Once again, 3 games in a row, he gets the Player of the Game award. He is the tops player of the game. Again. I mean, this is getting a little ridiculous now. I know he's doing good, and I know he's hot. Maybe that's why they're giving it to him, because he's so hot. There's got to be other players on his team that have got to be performing just as well as he is, but maybe not. Maybe he deserves it, you know? Another inning pitched, another 2 strikeouts, no hits, no walks, no nothing. He's just coming in and mowing them down and doing his job. The big league club has got to be looking at it. The Brewers have got to be considering this kid for a call-up soon. I mean, I'm getting excited by playing these games and watching them mow down batters. It's been a treat to watch. 78 more points added here, and you can see that line again. 7 saves now, 12 strikeouts, still no earned runs. Colorado Springs are 11-5, mostly due to their closer who keeps them, who comes in and shuts the door with a 1-run lead. We're going to see that we're going to dump some attribute points, training points into the slider. They've been asking for the slider a lot more lately in these games, so want to kind of build it up so we get a little bit of a better break and some better control on it so that he can throw it with a little more authority and a little more confidence. Going to be necessary because they're asking for more than the fastball lately, especially with that cutter thrown into the mix now. He's got that cutter now. So next game here, we're going to jump on in, and it's going to be the usual spot form, 9th inning. But here we have 2 outs and 2 on, runners at the corner, and facing a batter here. And this ball is going to be popped up to the first base side. First baseman goes, camps underneath it, and makes the out, and that ends the game. He's asked to come in and just get 1 batter here, but they were in a little bit of a jam with 2 on there and 2 outs. They had a little bit of a rally going, but he does what he's supposed to do and does his job in that one, and again gets the save once again. Picked up 47 points for his effort there, I believe, or maybe a little bit less, but nonetheless, next game, 5-3 is the score. It's 9th inning here, bottom of the 9th with no outs. 0-2 count against the first batter he sees. This one will be driven to left center field. Center fielder will range on over and make the catch. Nice that we have a good fielding center fielder there to make that catch, because that could have been a gapper there and a double or extra base hit of some sort. Next batter, 3-1 count. This one is flied out to right field. Right fielder will just kind of take a couple of steps over and make the routine catch there. So 2 fly ball outs here for him. Not getting the strikeouts in this one, but that's okay. Got the 1-2 count here with 2 outs. And he is able to pump that slider by the batter for the strikeout there to end the game, and he gets his strikeout. And it looks like it was a good job adding those points to the slider as he needed it there to get the strikeout. And maybe it comes a strikeout pitch. 64 points here for his effort in this game. We're going to head ahead and jump into the calendar again and see what's next for our closing pitcher. Let's see what game they bring him into next here as we come to the end of April, and he will get a simulated game training session. This is going to be huge for him. Hopefully he can get the gold and pick up a lot of extra points to dump into his attributes there and get his overall up and some of his skills up as well. You can see the batter he's facing here, a strike and a ball, and next pitch is going to be a strike, fastball up, gets ahead in the count here, 1-2 count. This is the last one he's facing. He's got a runner on over there and pumps the fastball by him for the strike up, picks up 275 points for the last batter, and that will firmly put him into the gold at 1,580 points. The pitching coach is happy about that one. Let's see what he gets for getting the gold there. 300 points. We're going to go ahead and throw those in right away with the other points that we've earned from games and see where we can put these points to help our closing pitcher out. It's taken a long time to get that overall up, and I'm wondering if that's affecting anything. I mean, I think the performance alone should speak volumes to what Strikum Out is doing here, and it shouldn't really matter much. But we're going to try to see if we can't raise his overall here and try to dump these points into some of the hits per nine and the K per nine to see if that'll help him out at all. It doesn't get his overall up, but maybe we'll see what happens the next time around if we can get that overall up at all. But he's been pitching lights out, folks, and that's all that matters. He's doing what they ask him to do day in and day out. That's going to do it for this episode. I want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking this out. Please hit that like button if you did. Please subscribe if you're new. Share this with your friends. I will see you around the channel, and I will see you in the next episode of Strike 'em Out Closing Pitcher. Bye now.